Hey, this is Katrina here with another video. Today we are talking about Google search marketing, and this is going to be your ultimate guide for everything you need to know on the subject on a basic level. If you want us to do something more advanced in the future, just let us know. And as always, we kindly ask that you hit that like, follow, and subscribe button so that you can get notified about all of this great information we're sharing with you guys about digital marketing and all things business. It also really helps the channel and supports us, so we very much appreciate it. Let's get right to it. So Google is still the world's largest search engine. And you actually don't have to run ads necessarily to rank on search. We're going to be talking about different methods to rank on search, both organic and ads. All right, so let's start with the ad campaign portion of it, and then we'll talk about the organic side of things. So when you're running Google Ads, first of all, you want to make sure that before you click that button and you run an ad, that you've done your research and you've built a strategy. First and foremost, you need to understand your audience and their needs. So in order to do that, my suggestion would be to look at the searches that they're looking for and essentially use Google search like your clients would. So here's a great example. If you have a pressure washing company and let's say you are looking for clients that are residential. So you might type into Google something like, how do I get mold off of my roof? Things like that. That way you could put yourself in the mind of your potential clients. And that also gives you great ideas for ads and content that you could run for them. So let's say you've done your strategy and you've done your potential client research and all that good stuff, and you're prepared, right? So when you run those ads, you want to make them short and sweet. You want to make them very easy to understand and click on with just the keywords that make sense for your audience. And you want to tailor it to your local area, especially if you are a business like that pressure washing company that we gave as an example. And that's especially true if you have moderate ad spend. If you're spending less than $500 a month on ads, let's say, give or take, you want to be very specific with where you run the ads, how often you run them, because you run the risk of burning out pretty quickly. So you want to make sure those ad dollars will work throughout the month and will give you good coverage. So definitely streamline it if your budget is streamlined. If your ad budget is not streamlined and you have some more to play with, you have some wiggle room in terms of areas and locations. Always look at the estimated size for your campaign and take that into account. Make sure you're researching your targeting and your keywords as well. Do not just go through and click buttons and hope for the best. You're going to find that you're going to blow a lot of money quickly. Now, other things to consider with your Google marketing. You want a Google business profile. Google business profile used to be called GMB, and at one point there was also Google+. So Google business profile, formerly known as GMB, is a profile associated with your business. Now, most people have interacted with profiles like this before. Here's a common example. Let's say you're looking up restaurants near me. Well, you're going to go through the list where you see the map and the targeting and all that good stuff, and you're going to click on their profile. You're going to see what kind of reviews these restaurants have, right? If it's a 1-star reviewed restaurant, maybe you won't go there because you're worried it's not clean or you won't have good service. So that Google business profile associated with your business is so important. There is really not much I could think of on this list that we're going over that's more important than positive reviews. Seeing is believing, and positive reviews are the new word of mouth online, and you gotta have them. You gotta have them, guys. And often, my recommendation would be to try to elicit reviews from your clients every single month, or people who are collaborating with you. And if they're not a direct client, they want to leave you a review because they're on your team or they've worked with you in some capacity, but it was some kind of an exchange. As long as you're transparent about that in the actual review, it's fine. Google's going to count that review. We just always ask that everybody operates honestly and transparently if they do something like that, right? Your Google business profile is also a very interesting way to provide your potential leads with content as well. You can post on there kind of similar to social media without necessarily needing to post on there every single day. We do monthly updates. Sometimes we do weekly updates depending on what we have going on. We do like to keep up our Google business profile as current as possible. But, again, it's just another place to have content, and it does help with ranking. You also want to make sure that Google business profile is properly optimized as well. You want to make sure that it makes sense to your audience while utilizing the kind of keywords that are going to clearly bring up your business. Going back to the pressure washing company, obviously you need keywords like pressure washing in your Google business profile, among other things. Maybe you offer other cleaning services, who knows? And you also want to utilize social media in your Google strategy. Google released a new formula for how they rank over the last few months. And, again, this could change over time. But currently, social media is extremely important to helping you with online ranking. So you want to be consistently posting on social media because that will have a direct effect on your Google search ranking, especially if it's videos and reels, because that is what most people online are interested in. And you can use some of those posts as Google business profile content as well and refurbish them. So it has multiple uses. You also want to make sure that you are employing analytics tracking in your Google profile. You want to make sure that's connected to your website, so you know who's going to your website from these ads and what they're doing. That'll give you a good idea over time as to what ads they like and what ads they don't like, so you're not wasting money on things that are not working. Facebook also has something called a Facebook Pixel, where you could track your Facebook ads and attach it directly to the website, so you know who is going from your Facebook page to your website and what kind of interactions they have, to see again what you need to adapt or change. So it's absolutely very important that you track your data in analytics. Our recommendation would be to look at that maybe once or twice a month. You don't want to do anything more than that because there are normal fluctuations when it comes to analytics. Also, make sure you are doing search engine optimization along with your Google ads and your social media, because if you're doing Google ads on its own, you're going to tend to have a higher click-through rate, right? Because Google does not have as much information aside from the ads to rank you. So our recommendation is to add SEO with your Google ads, and on average, your cost per click is going to go down. All right, guys, I'm signing off here shortly. It was great talking to you. We appreciate your time. And if you need help with your digital presence, give us a call today at 407-334-9378. 407-334-9378. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.